right. Shalom.
Shalom.
Alright, first and foremost, before we get started, we'll give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakodash.
I want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostles, the great millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being a great example to Israel, minding the elect, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect on the four corner, pushing their truth and sincerely. That great song, I read GMS Memphis Camp, and we come with a lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. All right, I'm hand to the brother Anah. Hey, I hope y'all edified or related lowdown, man.
Name of this lesson is the second death, the second Exodus. And this is the time we are coming into, man. The first death which we about to get into, when the Lord destroyed it by water, the flood. And the second Exodus, the first Exodus, when the Lord brought and delivered us from ancient Egypt, which was the Passover. That's the time we come into the Passover, next week, So we're going to get into it, the Lord willing, we be edified. You got it.
You want that,
Second Peter.
Alright, this is 2 Peter 3, and verse 3, it says, knowing this, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust.
And this lets you know we are in the last days, man. But like the apostles been saying, where they at now? Ain't too many people scoffing now, because prophecy is speaking.
Yep.
Yeah.
It says, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Right. Where's the promise of his coming? Because, you got these old heads, so to speak, they've been saying this in my time, since I was little. So they scoffing, but they not knowing that the Lord is on his way back. His second coming is not. And the Lord's second coming is basically the second Exodus now.
It says, for this they willingly are ignorant of that by the word of the Most High the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water.
Which was the first death, when the Lord destroyed it, the earth by water, the flood. Just like we was in the times of Noah. We in that same spirit all over again, man. Nothing new under the sun.
That's a good point too, because what the scriptures say, as the days of Noah, so well the Son of Man shall come. Same thing. But this time it ain't the flood of water, it's the flood of what? The missiles.
Yep.
You got
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going. Read it, Sam.
Alright, verse 6 it says, whereby the world that then was being overflowed with water perished.
Right, perish. You gotta understand the Lord only saved 8 souls in that time, man. So how much more in this time, which we coming into the second death? Only the elect, the 144,000 is gonna be delivered, The 1/3,
If I may add, during that time it didn't rain. That is the first time rain came from the sky. Because the scriptures talk about in that time the earth got it's moist, it's dew. Meaning like in the springtime when the grass is wet and it didn't rain, that's how it got its water back then. But now we're accustomed to rain, so we can definitely see. When somebody says it's about to flood, people will get out of there because floods happen. But hey, these nuclear missiles haven't happened. People think that that's not going to happen, just like in the times of Noah.
They would say, knowing this in the last days, scoffers, because people can't see America getting destroyed by throwing nuclear missiles, man. What do they say? Not America. You got the best military in the country, in the universe.
Not in my lifetime.
Not in my lifetime.
That's something my kids will have to worry about.
They're ignorant, But we telling them, man. We want to say the prophets that have been before.
Jeremiah 28.
Yep.
You said good?
Yeah, real quick.
This is Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war of evil, and of
This
pestilence.
is exactly what you see going out week in, week out. You know, every year. It's like prophets on the highways, the byways, telling our people to repent. Because the Lord about to destroy this place, man. It's a war. We prophesying, which means to say before. That World War III is coming. And during World War III, this place is getting destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, man. They say famine. Famine is coming. Just like the famine of the world is coming. You know, pestilence. I see vid. You know? So yeah.
I got one real quick. This is Hebrews 11:7. By faith, Noah being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet.
Right, by faith, which you want the evidence of a thing. You got this in the same chapter, right? What's one?
Right.
Yep. Well, you keep going there.
If I could just make a quick point, he just read Jeremiah 28:8. Read it again.
This is Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war, of evil, and of pestilence.
Okay, so prophecy means to speak before, which in Hebrews 11:7 it says, by faith Noah being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet. Okay, so that's prophecy. All right, which y'all, people had never seen rain fall from the sky. People have never seen America essentially nuked. All right. Now people saw the events of 9/11, you know, which was a staged event, but that's neither here nor there. But the things that we are being warned of the Most High is the second death, all right, which is the destruction of America, and the second Exodus, which is the deliverance of the elect out of America. Okay, so we coming in that same spirit as Noah did during the time of the first death.
Yep. You gotta understand, people was talking shit. You gotta actually, like, picture it. You know how Jake get down. You know, Jake checking and scoffing. You know how much, hey, you know they were talking shit about Noah. Just throwing things at him. Oh, you made crazy hell, man. Yeah, actually picture this, man.
Yep.
Cause they was that faithless generation.
I'm gonna finish it up. It says, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, which is what we're doing. This is a spiritual ark that we're preparing, okay, for the second Exodus, man.
Yep.
All right, which the way that Noah and his family was saved from the flood, all right, was through that ark, okay, building that ark, working,
And then we
diligence,
Yep.
you know.
And then talking about, like you said, we moving by what? Fear.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what really get us to do and motivate us to do the things in the spirit of power we have by Shema Shai, fear. Because we know the deeds of the Lord, man. It's just a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the Lord. So the understanding of if you don't do this, what it'll cost you.
Yep. The
So
consequence.
that fear put that light to your ass that you gonna what? You gonna do it. You know?
Yep.
Hey, this basically faith.
Yep.
You know?
Because we didn't see the first death. But it said what the things that were written aforetime
For our learning.
was written for our learning. All right. And then he said that it's gonna be as in the days of Noah when he returned.
Mm-hmm.
So it's signs there. It's pieces of evidence there, but people don't equate it to, you know, a prophecy. You know.
They putting their two tools together.
They ain't putting their two, they ain't putting their ones and two. And ultimately, like what he wanted me to go back to, which I don't necessarily gotta go back to it, because faith is what? The substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. That's programmed in us now. We know what faith is. Okay? So what is prophecy essentially? Faith.
Yep.
The evidence of things not seen. Okay? But prophecy is the highest portion of faith you can have.
Yep.
Because everybody got faith in something. But is it in the words of the Most High? The words of the Most High is true prophecy. Because anybody can bullshit you and tell you this gonna happen and that gonna happen. But if thus said the Lord wasn't in front of it,
Right.
it don't mean nothing.
You know?
You know?
Hey, just like cause Lord show us signs every day.
Right.
You know? Just like time of the first death, he left a rainbow. That was his covenant. That was that token, letting the people know he's not going to flood the earth again by water. He's not going to destroy the earth by water again. But what did the wicked do? Esau Edom.
Use as
Ungodliness,
Yeah.
unrighteousness. He turned the rainbow, which was something righteous, to something unrighteous, man.
Yeah.
That's why he is going to get destroyed, man. You know?
contrary against the Most High, man.
Yep.
He took the covenant of the Lord
Yep.
and made it his own covenant as a symbol of wickedness.
Yep.
You know? And I'll finish this, then y'all brothers got it. It says, moves with fear prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir, which is by faith.
Which is by faith.
Yep. Which
You
is
know?
how we prophesy. We prophesy by faith. You know? And fear.
Hey, what it said? Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. You know, we building, we labor in that vineyard spiritually, man. Because the second answer this, hey, it's coming, man. All the ones that had to market the why, you wish the brother, hey, Lord, we're gonna get, you know, they're going, the ones with the market the why, they're gonna be delivered this time. Because all Israelites, are not gonna make it on this second go around.
That's right.
You know, they, hey, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they're gonna be cut up and die, because they are the wicked. It said, "Find amongst my people a wicked man." Jeremiah 5:26. They are ungodly. When you go back to that Second Peter 2,
Hey, if I can make a point too, man, and it playing out right now. You reading it, and that's where that fear comes. Knowing like, damn, okay, all this really about to take place. This gonna happen. So that bring that fear upon you, man, to to do the will of Yahweh Shema Shai.
yeah,
Right.
and they would say, "Search the scriptures, man.
Yep.
Read. Nothing new under the sun." You know, you gotta do it.
All right, this is 2 Peter 3:7. It says, "But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men."
Wait, this time now. You read that one more time.
Verse 7, it says, "But the heavens and the earth, which are now."
Like this lifetime. You can't no more say not in my lifetime. No, this lifetime. Go ahead.
"By the same word are kept in store."
Right, the
Reserve.
same word.
Yep.
You know, he said his word should not go out void. You know, go ahead.
"Reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men."
Right, reserved, man. Just like you got VIP parking. You know, this place, man. You know, and the second death is the lake of fire, man, which is America, man. This place getting destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, man. You know.
It said reserved unto fire. So hey, that first time was the water. This time you finna see this place get wiped out, man, with fire, man, by fire.
Purged.
Come on, man. You don't want to be part of that.
Observe, to fulfill, basically, man.
Right.
You know. Is that Zechariah?
This is Zechariah 14 and verse 12. "And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Shai will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth."
What can cost it? Thermonuclear missiles, man. That's like the last plague. You like the 10 plagues in Egypt. The last plague in ancient Egypt was the death of the firstborn. You know, so this plague here, hey, you still left in the shores of America. Hey, you gonna take part in that second death. All the ungodly, you know, they gonna be part of the second death, man. You say their flesh will consume out of their eyes.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like the seven columns.
Seven columns, yeah. You know?
You have modern day, or not modern day, but you have real life examples. You know, and look up Hiroshima and Nagasaki victims. It's brutal, man. Hey, and then when we read stuff like that, we can imagine Hiroshima and Nagasaki on a mass scale. You know, wiping out all America. That's something that we don't want to take part of. Because we believe that can happen. You hear the wars and rumors of wars about how Russia is stockpiling nuclear weapons. Iran is stockpiling nuclear weapons. And others. You know, North Korea, that's a small ass country. Hey, but the scriptures talk about that. You know, how the small shall say I am strong.
Yeah, we say I'm strong.
You got it.
This is Isaiah 9 and 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise.
Right, because in ancient time, we went to war about hand-to-hand combat. You know, you had the sword, you had the shield, your sword, hand in his shield, or your sword stab somebody, he making that cry. That's the confused noise, man. Go ahead.
And garments rolled in blood,
Yup.
but this shall be with burning and a fuel of fire.
Like this war now, World War III, what's say the third war come quickly, it's gonna be by fire, man. You see? So this third war, the end of all wars, is gonna be by fuel of fire, man. This the last plague, you know? Thermonuclear missiles, man. You would say like Washington say he got a missile that could wipe out Texas, one nuke, you know? So we see it now. Then you got Esau making movies on it. It's playing today, man.
Yep.
Esau believe in it. Why you think he hiding? Why you think he got ships?
Right.
You know, boats, underground, you know, bunkers, man.
Hey, you
Trying to go to the moon, you know. You gotta do it.
It's like it, bro. But hey, you know damn well Esau don't make a weapon just to sit back and look at it, man. You know what I mean? This is not gonna be nothing where he gonna put up in a museum later and take a look and be like, hey, yeah, this was a explosive nuke, man. We didn't get a chance to use it, but you know it looked nice. Nah, he gonna use it. He gonna shoot them shits, man.
Because them the most highest weapons, man.
Right.
As a matter of fact, Brother Don't got
Isaiah 50.
Jeremiah 50, around 20, 25, around 23. We got to get it now. We just hold it on deck because everything that Esau does, the Most High program him to destroy himself with it.
Yep.
So those nukes are just not there, like the brother said, to be put on display at the Smithsonian, man. Okay? They're to be put on display before the world in use, in action. Because the Lord, all of this is really just to show his power.
Show his power.
You know?
Yeah. Hey, just like ancient Egypt. Our hard Pharaoh, so my name can be made in the earth, man. You know? And this time now, the second Exodus, man. What's it say on Revelation 11:8, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. You know? Egypt is America, man. Bondage. You know, we are still yet this day in our captivity. We are still slaves. We got driver's license. We got a fucking credit score, social ID. You know,
Our next on the person.
our next on the persecution. We labor. We have no rest. We gotta be forced to take the vaccines and so on. The jab, inoculate. You know. You got the what you got up?
For me,
I know you said Isaiah 54:16.
yeah, that's what I was thinking of with the brother. This
Got that
another-
Jeremiah 50.
Yeah.
You still get the Isaiah 2. This goes the same thing, you know.
I'm gonna start at 22.
Come.
It says Jeremiah 50 and 22. A sound of battle is in the land, and a great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is You gonna say something?
That hammer is America, right? Under the rule of Esau Edom, you know, which America is their chief military might that abuses authority in the earth, you know. But it's gonna be broken. You got it.
It says, how is Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
Mm-hmm.
I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also
That
taken.
trap. You see, the trap is those thermonuclear missiles
Yep.
that he built, not knowing that he built them for his
His own
for
destruction.
destruction.
Yep.
I got one. I got a.
I know what you got. Cut.
That. Psalm 7 and
Yep.
15. Real quick. Psalm 7 and 15.
Go ahead and finish it while he getting it out.
Alright, it says, How is Babylon become a desolation among nations? I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon.
You got it?
And thou was not aware, thou art found, and also caught.
He was not aware. He didn't know that the very weapons he thought he was gonna use to destroy was created to destroy his own ass.
Mm.
You know? Damn. Most High cold, man. Gave us.
Bring that out.
Go ahead.
But say him that live by the sword,
Dig-
shall
dig-
die by the sword.
Hey, and that's beautiful too because, you know, Yahweh Shai, which was Isaac, gave him
the sword.
And when Yahweh Shai said, he that live by the sword, well,
Shall die by the sword.
So he already set him up.
Yep.
He set him up for the kingdom.
Yep.
You know? That's why, it's, like you said, it was all this program. You know, because why? It's going to what? Prophecy. All this had to happen because the Lord had what? Spoken it, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
This is Psalm 7 and 15. He made a pit and digged it, and it was fallen into the ditch which he made.
It's slowly but surely.
Yep.
You know? He got the jab and the MOB.
His plan.
It's his plan. But guess what? It's going to fall upon his own head.
He think it's his plan.
Yeah, they're going to bite him in his ass.
He think it's his plan.
Yeah, but it's the plan of who? The Heavenly Father. Because it's all going to what? Prophecy.
Look, he digging his own grave. You
Uh-huh.
digging your own grave, boy.
You know, that's on Tom and Jerry. You know, Tom and Jerry, not that on Tom had dig his own grave and handed him out and put a damn what's called on top of it. You know, he dig his own grave, man.
He digged his
Trying to
own
hide. You know? Go ahead.
And his mischief shall return upon his own head.
And wickedness.
grave. Yep.
Yep. All these different sanctions he putting on these nations, all this shit gonna backfire on him.
Yep.
Yep. Hey,
He got a little more.
Yeah, he need to
it's
finish
a
some
little
more
more.
in Jeremiah.
No, finish that. He got a little more. You go back.
Yeah. Once he finished that, then you go back and finish all that you got it.
I always said you jump up to 13.
Wanna go back?
And,
Go
and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own people.
Ooh,
What
Right.
topic it is?
what did it say? What did it? The message come down upon our doom.
Yep.
You know,
My sword
was it
shall blaze
Isaiah?
in
Was it
hell.
Isaiah 66? Yeah, that's what it's saying. You know, it should come down upon our doom. Man, talking about the missiles, man.
Yep.
You got it, Rob.
Alright, you said verse 13?
But you can finish talking about it, then jump up.
Okay, alright. Jeremiah 50 and 24 again. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. The Lord hath opened his armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
Those thermonuclear missiles, man.
Yep.
So it says those are his weapons.
Yep.
You know, that sword, like the brother's going into, that Isaac gave Esau, that was his sword. He gave it to you.
Yeah. He let you borrow it.
Yeah. Really.
He let you borrow
Because
it.
he gonna use that sword again to destroy you.
Yeah, man.
The same sword that he gave you gonna be your own destruction.
That's right.
You know?
I get the Isaiah 50.
That's what it means when we say the Lord's spirit is in those missiles.
And my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
You know, the heaven is Shabbat Shemayim,
Yeah.
pertaining to the waters.
The
You
water.
got heavens, you know, on earth, outer space, the third dimension, third and fourth dimension heaven. The Most High said, the only begotten Son.
Yep, it's a little bit more than you get to. It says, damn, what was that?
24.
25, okay, yeah. For this is the work of the Lord, power of hosts, in the land of the Chaldeans.
Go ahead.
That land of Chaldeans was about damn America, man.
Well, the Chaldeans go into the scientists, like the warlocks. Like that's really dealing with the ones that came up with the science for the missiles.
Yeah.
The Chaldeans, you know.
Go ahead, John.
Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire,
Like the mad scientist. Go ahead.
Yep.
and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. No weapon that is
Wait, that's the
formed.
point. Read it again, 16.
Con. It says, Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy.
Right, I had created a waster to destroy, man. We just talking about what? To throw on nuclear missiles, man. Because Most High put the spill on these mad scientists really to destroy themselves, basically, man. You know? So you go back to Jeremiah 50 and 13.
All right. This Jeremiah 50 and verse 13. Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. The Lord by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues.
Right, this place getting destroyed by throwing missiles, man. These other nations weeping. They can't do business with it no more. They're speaking of Revelation, the 18th chapter. Go ahead, read 14.
Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she has sinned against the Lord.
Right, spare no elbows is what talking about the missiles. Because you can just Google it, you know, what a missile look like. It look like an elbow. You see? So all the nations, the countries, the nations that have nuclear missiles, shoot at them, man. We're saying in 1 hour this place was made desolate, man. 200 million missiles, man. In the place, man. They should not break their ranks, no targets, man.
Yep.
You know?
And these gonna be all the nations that was in the bed with America gonna turn on the whore.
So,
You know?
What you got, Kawhi?
Psalms 11 and 6.
Okay, go ahead. We'll get this on stage.
This is Psalms 11 and 6. And upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone, and a horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup.
Yep. Going into what's that, Proverbs 16 and 4. The wicked is reserved for the day of
evil.
Yeah, the day of evil. In Job 21 and 30. The wicked is reserved for destruction. You know. Notice it said rain. Alright. What was the first death? Rain. It rained what? Water. He said rain fire. It's the second death, man. Alright?
Yep, the second death.
Yep.
Come. Psalm 50 and 3. Our power shall come and shall not keep silence.
Right. What the Lord said when he comes, he should call like a travailing woman. He gonna shout. Right?
Come. A fire shall devour before him, and it shall be very tempestuous round about him.
Very tempestuous right about him. So you go into the word tempestuous, get straight to the point. The strong definition. It said to shiver, an example feel. To be afraid, you know? A whirlwind. And what did the Lord say in Isaiah 66:15?
Chill come like a whirlwind.
Should come like a whirlwind. The slain of the Lord should be many. It should come by fire, man. You see? So,
Make you think about a hurricane or a tornado. How basically everything around you is chaotic. You really tremble. I remember being in the midst of a tornado. I couldn't see shit in front of me. You know, it was just, you just see wind and shit flying. That's it. And it'll get to the point where you don't even see the shit flying. You just hear shit blowing up and you just hear destruction. You know? So how it's going to be in that time when the destruction comes with fire? It's going to be like a hurricane with fire. Come on, man.
When you like, you know how it rain hell.
Yep. But that's how hurricane is like, almost like it sweeps through. Yeah, a tornado. You got to know, Oxalot.
No, I was just saying how it rain hell.
fire in it, man.
Yep.
You see?
Yep.
But it said fire should divide before him. Meaning what? Everything in his path is going to be destroyed, man.
Yep.
You see, it said, think that I come to send peace on earth, but a sword. I come to set fire on the earth. Where will I be if it's already kindled? You
He
know?
come to lay the land desolate, man. It said before All right, when you go in Joel, it was like the Garden of Eden. But behind it was what? A desolate wilderness, man. What's gonna make Babylon the great desolate wilderness? We're talking about Nebuchadnezzar, which is known as what? The second death, man.
Yep. See, Christians don't speak about the second death. They just talk about everybody saved.
Yep.
But through death, salvation comes, man. Just like ancient Egypt, man. The last plague with the first death of the firstborn. Yeah, what? Deliverance.
Everybody wants to say.
Everybody wants to say, man.
I got a quick one to back you up.
Hey, get that Matthew 24.
Okay, this is 2 Ezra 9 and 15. I've said before, and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved. Like as a wave is greater than a drop.
Wait, compare that raindrop to the elect. To a tsunami wave, man. A raindrop compared to a tsunami wave, man. You don't want to see the raindrop. You just see a big ass wave, man. This how the second Exodus is gonna be like, man. You know?
You got a chance to escape this, but only you got to have that mark under thy why, meaning existing judgment.
Yeah.
Which is going, like you said, going back to Exodus, with the blood on the doorpost.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and you gotta have to have that mark, man.
Hey, let's get it.
It's the blood. The blood now is the blood of Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
Okay, which essentially is this word now, because this word got to us really through blood. It took blood. The blood of Yahweh Shah is what gave us the understanding of this word. It's what makes us able to be able to break these scriptures down to you, man. So this word is what we're being marked with, which is essentially the blood of Yahweh Shimi Yahweh Shah, man. Is what it took for us to get it, man. Y'all talking about everybody can be saved. Just to land back quick on that point. Everybody was saved out of Egypt, man.
Yes, sir.
Name one time in the scriptures where everybody was saved. Okay? Just think about the example he made out of Pharaoh. And Pharaoh even at a point he submitted and said that, you know, Moses God is the true God. But what did he do? Did he save Pharaoh? Because basically that was a repentance. That was him basically confessing that the Most High was the God. Did he save Pharaoh? No. He hardened Pharaoh's heart right back. Everybody with the Lord said, I changed not, man.
I changed that,
Right.
man. You know? Lord only deal with big numbers, man. Look at all the people during Noah time. You know what I'm saying? 8 people, man. 8 people, man.
The scripture say, let the multitude perish then. That was born in vain.
Don't you think them people was calling on Noah and telling Noah, yo, God, you told us, Noah, I'm sorry.
Yup.
Did the Lord stop the flood and open up the ark and say, oh, you chose me. Come on in.
You wait till the last minute.
Hell no, man.
Hey, you know that, cuz when you go into Ezekiel 94, pull that real quick and then we gonna scratch it out.
Hey, you gotta think about that too, because you know how Jake is
Yeah.
in that last minute.
Yeah.
When they finally seen it happen, they
Come on, man. Boo, 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 boo. Come on, man.
please help me,
I
please.
never said you were lying. I just Jake got excuses.
I knew you was telling the truth.
I know you were telling the truth. I got kids, man. Hold the-
Hold the baby on.
Hey, I told y'all come to help you.
Yeah.
I just got busy. You know what I'm saying? You know, Jake, all kinds of excuses.
All types.
Yeah, we're gonna get that 9 and 4 and then we go to the blood.
Yeah, come.
Hey,
And
this how
then,
y'all talking.
then
Still there.
Mosai, Yahweh Shah closed the door. He shut the door. What it said, no man can open it if he shut it.
Yeah.
So this is a spiritual ark, man. You know? Noah didn't shut the ark. You know? People beat on the door. I got to back and hold the child up to the window or something.
Yep.
Because
You
we can't get as mad as the Most High. You know, Noah, if it was up to Noah to open and close the ark, he might have let one of them niggas in, man. You know,
Couple people.
Right.
you know how
They
you
feel
know how
sorry.
Jake get soft hearted.
Yep.
Man, I went to school with that nigga, man.
Yeah.
Man, we used to hoop on 10th Street every day, man. Damn, man. Come on, man, I got you. Hell no. No, you don't. But shut that goddamn door. You don't know door around. You don't pay no bills around here.
That's right. It's over with.
You got
of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
right. And Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. You know?
And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite.
Kill.
Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and being at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house.
Ain't no the Most High, no respectable person, man.
No respect of
He
a person.
said kill utterly old and young. Just go back to the time we speaking about when he flooded the earth. It was old women,
Babies.
old men, babies,
Yeah.
women still pregnant.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. The Lord wiped them out.
That's right, bro.
And I only say 8 souls. Now here it is. We coming to the second death, the second Exodus. All right. What you think the Lord gonna do? If you don't got that mark at thy walk, guess
Yep.
what? You doomed.
Yep.
Because the blood of Yahweh Shai cover you, man. If you ain't got the blood of Yahweh Shai, it's over for you, man.
And guess what? 2/3 don't have the blood. The 2/3 of the nation of Israel don't have the blood of our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai, man. To hell with Jesus Christ. You still believe on Jesus, hey, the Lord ain't dealing with you, man. You still believe in Christianity, the Lord ain't dealing with you, man.
Yep.
It's time to
Jesus
come out of that
lost
madness, man.
Yep.
You know?
That doorpost now essentially is your mind. That's the door. Your mind has to be marked with that blood. You know, which it was physical. It was physical back then during the time of the first Exodus, but
Right.
now the second Exodus, the Dawah going into the blood, which essentially, like I said, is this word which came by the blood of Yahweh Shai.
Right.
All right, Yahweh Shai's Passover essentially was the ultimate Passover. You know, because it's done. Like you say, it's finished. You know, those that were ordained to be marked and to be saved through that exemption we just read, they here, and if they in the, like, it also deals with those that have already passed, because the dead in Yahweh Shai is going to be raised too to be judged. All right, and you if you didn't have the mark and you happen, you know, to die, not live through the times that's coming, hey, you're gonna wake up to them. You're gonna be raised up to damnation. You still gonna
gotta get
you
this.
still gonna get that shit, man.
What it say? Every eye should see him.
Yep.
You know?
You still gonna get it.
Then 2/3, they say, let his blood be upon us and our children's children, man. Meaning what? The Lord is not covering them, man. You gotta pay for your own sins, man.
They marked themselves with death.
They mark themselves for death, man.
Yeah.
You know? So you gotta take part in that second death. All the ones, Lord willing, we ain't part of this generation. Part, you know? Because they gotta pay, man. They gave our Lord up to be crucified, man.
Yeah.
So 2/3, they're not gonna take part in this second Exodus, man. You know?
Yeah. Go ahead, Karab.
This is Exodus chapter 12, verse 12 and
Go ahead,
13.
back to 24. Go ahead.
For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and will smite all the firstborn
See, going back to Smite Keisha. All the firstborn. Go ahead.
in the land of Egypt, both man and beast.
Yeah.
And against all the gods of Egypt I will execute judgment. I am the Lord. You for a token upon the houses where ye are.
This time is what the exemption judgment. That's our walk. All right, back to what Tasmach was saying, man. All right, it's this word because wisdom and knowledge should be what to build that time. You know. Go ahead.
And when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you when I smite the land of Egypt.
That's the only how you're gonna be able to exempt. You know what I'm saying? Escape. You know, but you gotta be what? Accounted worthy to escape. How do you be accounted worthy to escape? Doing the work. You
You gotta
know?
do the works of the elect.
Yup. We say everybody should escape by his works, by his faith, but by ye have believed.
Yep,
Hey,
I'm about to get
that's
it
it.
too.
You about to get it?
Yeah.
God, that's good.
This is 2 Ezra 9. Or is it, did you read that? He had already read to be able, those that should be able to escape should be by the, you had already read that then, by the faith.
You did. It was in that same chapter.
Second Edges 9 and 7.
Yeah, you can bring it out.
This is Second Edges 9 and 7. And everyone that should be saved, it shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
But you gotta have both. You can't just have faith without the works. You gotta have both. It's mentioned that in James, man. Faith without works is dead. You know? So you gotta have both in order for you to be saved, man. You know?
This,
Same thing Paul said. You know, show me your work, well, your faith by your works. Let me show you my work by faith. So, you know what I'm saying? Work paraphrase.
Hey, just like Noah. He had faith. What he do? He started
He
working.
had work too.
He built.
Yeah.
He built that ark. You know? You gotta talk about.
it's 2 Ezra 15 and 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Yahweh Shai. Going right back to the Exodus. You know, he gonna smite, man. He gonna kill, man.
You got it.
This is Matthew 24 and 34. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled.
Which going to reincarnation. Obviously, man.
Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away.
Right, everything got to be fulfilled, man. You know? Prophecy is speaking. It said the end it should not lie. But the end should speak and not lie. Don't tear away for it. It should surely come, man. You see?
Yeah.
So you get that Luke 17?
This is Luke 17.
5, man. Oh, man, I know his daddy, man. He ain't no Lord.
The same as now.
Same thing this
You know,
generation.
say, our Lord be crucified,
Yep.
you know, being X'd out. You know, the same as today, man. They X the Lord out. Go ahead.
Verse 26. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it also be in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all.
Same thing happening now, this generation, man. You got, what it say, get a marriage certificate, you know? People on still partying bullshit. Hey, what it say, the STEMI, gift is destroy the heart.
Yeah. The house of murder.
House of Muff all over again, man. You know, people is not looking for the society. People is not looking for the place getting destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, man. You know, the city's back opening up now. You know, you gotta
Just saying, now you got it. It said, folly is setting great dignity, and the rich sit in a low place. You know, all the while these people are constantly looking for America to turn back to a state of normalcy, which the normal state of America was straight folly. You know, partying, bullshitting, indulging in all manners of wickedness. You know, that's what these people are looking forward to, all while we constantly pushing the righteous vibration in the earth of Yahweh Shai's standard. That's what we pushing. But guess what? We're being oppressed. We're being put low. Videos being taken down, being demonized and smeared in the media as damn terrorists and being put on watch lists and shit, man. Hey, that's part of prophecy too.
That's in the book.
That's in the book.
The Lord told us these things. The Lord told us the cheat code. The Lord told us the secrets.
He told us everything.
He told us the signs of His second coming. You know what's going to be happening. You know.
Yep.
This what boosts our faith up when we see these things come to pass, man. Wars and rumors of wars. demonizations, persecuting the prophets. You know, say that. You know.
Did he say, remember, I told you these things? Yep. No.
I got a quick one.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, it's Luke 6:25. It says, woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. And it's plain, man. Woe unto these people, man. They out here in all this folly, man, laughing, you know, living their best life, yucking it up, man. But hey, man, hey, all that's about to come to a abrupt end, man.
Yep.
You know, this thing over with, man.
Say a son of destruction shall come.
Right. When they say peace and safety.
Peace and safety. Man.
Yep.
You got what they say? You got Sleepy Joe talking about miracle rescue plan now. The miracle can be saved according to the scriptures.
Right.
You know? So peace and safety and then sudden destruction come upon them, man. Our people don't realize that. But we telling them, hey, don't fall for the signs, man. Don't fall for the old okado, man.
Right.
Never trust our enemy, man. You know? You somewhere in that Luke 17?
Verse 28, back in Luke 17, verse 28. Likewise, also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed.
And this is the time we coming into, man. We in the same spirit a lot. Right? We said we are vexed every day with the filthy conversations. We gotta wake up and see Decepticons on walking the earth. Chemtrails, plastic bottles and shit, man. Oppressed. We still gotta pay taxes, condos, pay bills during this pandemic. You know, they expect $1,400 to get us a long way. You know, like 6 months or something.
Right.
This shit ain't money. Then gas going up $3.
Yeah.
You know.
Food comes in.
Your money
Wise.
going,
Yeah.
You see?
Bills.
Hey, we 28 again.
This is back in Luke 17 and verse 28.
Cause we in that same spirit of Noah and Lot, man. People don't realize that, man.
Verse 28. Likewise, also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, and they planted, they builded. Verse 29. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone.
So when Lot got delivered, it rained fire and brimstone. Just like how the nuclear missiles are, man. You know?
That's how you know too when the Lord comes on the scene. It's gonna be in the midst of those missiles coming to strike America. All right.
Yep.
He's gonna come in the midst. He's gonna come in the midst of the war. You know, and at the time that the elect see him, because like remember when the brother Gabriel Howard, when you know they had that nuclear
He went live.
you know, he thought it was it. So he was, he was praying to the Lord. That's how we gonna be. You know, this it. We, you know, praying and begging for mercy. But as soon as we see them chariots, if we are the elect, we out of here.
Yep.
Like it's gonna be simultaneous, man. You know, he spoke about Joel and talked about the angels thrusting in the sickle and reaping for the harvest is ripe. You're gonna have death angels working, just like when the time of Exodus came, right? It was death angels coming through there, but it also was the angels that was keeping and watching for the blood on the doorpost. You know, like pass them over. You know what I'm saying?
Same time.
Pass them over. And same time destruction come, same time delivery's gonna come.
God.
Second death, second exodus gonna be simultaneous.
Hey, Kawhi, you get Job 5 and 8, 19. There was scarcely, I think in the Greek, malis is going with not easily, with difficulty.
Yeah.
With much difficulty, we're going to get saved, man.
Yep.
Let's say,
Tribulation to enter to the kingdom.
through much tribulation, we should enter to the kingdom of heaven, man. That's that straight gate, place of difficulty, man.
And that's talking about too all the shit that we're gonna have to go through to even make it into that point. Hence, Jacob's trouble is gonna come first.
That's a play.
We're gonna be under heavy persecution, you know. We're gonna be in a low place, man, physically. Like we're gonna be out here really, you know what I'm saying, surviving our faith, man. That's it. And that's what's gonna really keep smiles on our faces is knowing that, hey, the Lord told us these things. Hey, this is what it is. Look how they taking it. Like really, just seeing how the wicked and 2/3 of our people are going to react to the perils is going really that's what's gonna be making us laugh, really. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we're gonna be going through it too. It's like, damn, they don't got it. Look at this nigga, he bugged out. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna think we crazy because we letting it the normal reaction of people that's outside of the ark.
Right.
Like this nigga, you know, look at they finished. You know?
Yeah, because it said wisdom, knowledge.
Are you a madman? How could you laugh at such a thing?
Hey, it say that though, Isaiah the 65
You
chapter.
should have a calamity.
I should have no calamity.
Yeah.
Well, my prophets, they should sing, rejoice, in preservation of spirit. With the paraphrase, I think Isaiah 65, we started 13, that area. But we're going to be rejoicing, man. Because it's prophecy, man. You see the things come to pass to lift up your head, so redemption drawing nigh, man. You know?
Just one quick point. That's why we doing all that we can now, you know, to assure, you know, our salvation. You know, doing everything we can, and in that day we'll confirm. You know, we want to be having nothing held back. You know, like, damn, did I do all that I could do? Or you don't want to have that. I could have done better. Like you want to have that I can do better spirit right now. Like man, I can do more. I can do better. You know?
Give it all you got.
Give it all you got.
You got to call out, get that real quick.
This is Job 5:19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
Wait, in 7, there should no evil touch thee. The 7 being the last trump, the last slash. Destruction, man. The missiles coming down. So, like you were saying, the deliverance and destruction, you're going to be at the same time, man. The butter still left field, hey, they're going to be beamed up, the elect. You know? So, right, you get the revelation.
It's Revelation 20. I'm gonna start at I'm gonna start at 13. It says, "And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them, and they were judged every man according to their works."
Going to your works, man. 'Cause everybody got to be judged, whether it be good or evil, man. You know?
And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death.
This is the second death. And this proves there ain't no place on the ground where you gone forever. You know, another joke Christianity say, Christians say, the Lord's all love. Why the fuck you come over hell? Why is that hell doctrine? You know?
That's their favorite saying. You going to hell.
Oh, you going to
Like,
hell.
you know,
Damn,
come on, man.
I thought it was all love.
You pull this scripture out and now explain that.
Explain
They
this.
can't.
You know, we're just talking about Esau. You know, it say Habakkuk, death and hell follow him.
That's right,
You know? When it say death and hell was cast into the lake of fire, this is the second death, man. The lake of fire being medical, man.
That's right.
You know?
Yep, and that's the it say that hell, as y'all just said already, is going to talk about the grave.
Yeah, the
You know?
grave.
Not you know,
No.
because it ain't no that scripture proves it. I know you always go to tell scripture. The scripture proves it's not a mystical place where you burn for an eternity. You know, I know Elder Yashua made this point. Like, so that means them people, if you gonna be burning forever, they immortal. You know,
They gods.
you gonna burn with fire forever. Come on now.
Yeah. Their body never decays.
You never fully destroys it. So you're gonna have immortals in hell. You know?
They ain't all love right there.
That one even makes sense.
They ain't much.
So how then your doctrine is God is he's all love and everybody can be saved, but it's a place called hell where he's gonna send everybody for eternity and burn. No, man.
I'll show you how hell doesn't exist. Go to a funeral. Nobody talks about hell at a funeral.
Yep.
When's the last funeral you went to and they said that person was in hell?
Yeah, they'll never talk about hell then. I don't give a damn how wicked the
wicked
nigga
they
was on earth.
Oh, you ain't lying.
Niggas will play Tupac. With thugs go to heaven,
Yeah.
like gangsters go to heaven.
Yeah.
You know,
But heaven gotta get those.
was it Thugs Mansion,
Uh-huh.
Gangsters Paradise, bumping Coolio and shit.
You ain't lying. 'Cause they always say, I'ma see you again.
Yeah.
You know?
When I finish, it says, and whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire.
Yep, that was the ungodly. All the ungodly, you know, all the ones that received this mark, which is the Almighty microchip, you gonna take part in the second death, the fire and brimstone, man.
Oh.
You know? That's why we telling our people to repent. But only the elect is gonna repent and come back to Yahweh Shemashah, man. You know?
I said, come out of her.
Come out of her. So they won't be partakers of her sins. Yeah, her plagues, man.
Yeah.
Cause it's the Lord's vengeance to destroy this place, man. Look at this place, man. It's pure wickedness, man.
What it say? Jeremiah, it's a time like never before. You know, for the face of the earth. So you gotta know this second death, man. It's you don't want to be a part of that, man. You want to have that blood of Yahweh shot, man. You want to be exempt, all right, from the judgment that's coming upon this earth, man. All right. Remember, the Most High is gonna visit the earth which He made, man. All right. Al-Shijah, demon-like power, man. You know, and He's coming.
It's on 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verses 16 and 17. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout,
Hey, this back in Psalms 50. He should not keep silence. Go ahead.
with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of Yahweh, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first.
But the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. All the ones that have died in the truth, they're gonna be already on the chariots, man. They're gonna be good, you know.
And the ones that died in wickedness, they can be brought for condemnation.
Come.
Be raised up to take part in the destruction.
That's it.
Verse 17. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds.
The clouds is the so-called UFOs, which are chariots of the Most High. It's all caught up together. It's sending up,
Being beamed up.
getting beamed up, man. Go ahead.
To meet the
It's crazy because how Yahweh shot left, how He coming back.
Acts 1:9.
You know? And that's how we live. Lord willing, we're a part of that number. We getting beamed up too, man.
So you got something like, how well, you know it's milk getting destroyed, so how you gonna leave? And we ain't finna take a plane. That's one thing we ain't finna do. Take a plane and go where?
Nowhere.
Where you gonna go?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You know, what are you talking about? You know, all the salvation, all the way to escape these things is us getting beamed up to the chariots, man.
Yeah.
That's why when John, in the Revelation, I saw it was a sea of glass mixed with fire, man. Just like how you fly and look out the window, you know, you ever flew on a plane, when you look out, you know, especially flying across water, you see just, hey, straight water. You don't know where it ends and where it starts, you know?
to meet the Lord Yahweh Shai in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord Yahweh Shai.
So that's the point, man. Hey, y'all know you get Isaiah 26 and 29? Brother, got something? Zab, you go back to Matthew 24, read 31.
This is Matthew 24 and 31. And He shall send His angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together His elect from the four winds.
Well, His chosen. The ones that had to mark up the what? The ones that had the Father and the Father name and His only begotten Son name in their foreheads, man. You see? Go ahead.
From one end of heaven to the other.
Read it again. Oh, sorry.
It says, and He shall send His angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together His elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other.
Right, so the elect is going to be saved, man. You know? All the elect that were scattered, whether they in Hong Kong, London, the UK, you know, China, Japan, you know, East Indian, Africa, over here, South America, Central America, that's gathered together the elect for the four corners of the earth, the four winds of the earth, man.
Proving we wasn't been scattered.
We've been scattered due to the curses, man. That's why you go to Revelation, the 7th chapter, to speak about the different tongues, different languages, different countries, different nations. Why? Because Israel been scattered amongst all the different nations, man. Israel speaking Japanese, you know, and so on, man. You know? You got it all that coming up.
All right, this is Isaiah 26.
And this is really the second Exodus from the top to first Exodus, man. Which we about to get, but you got it.
Isaiah 26 and 20 says, "Come, my people."
29.
Ain't no 29.
29. I'm tripping, go ahead.
Exodus 26 and 20. "Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee."
Like the chambers been the clouds, the so-called UFOs, man.
Yep.
Those chariots, man.
"And shall hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be passed over."
Right to the end of the nation be overpassed, man. You
That's a
know?
lot, overpass.
So, hey, what's the Lord in the nation? Destroying this place, man. This anger.
Righteous anger.
Righteous judgment, man.
Yeah.
So it said, "Come, my people, enter down to that chambers, man." This the elect can beam up, which is the second Exodus. Go ahead.
That's right.
"For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity."
Coming out of his place, sitting on the right hand of Yahweh, man. That's where he coming from.
Fourth dimension.
Woo!
What it said, the usher walked to and fro.
Like a trumpet.
So what's he made of the trees, the seas? The Lord cracked on clouds.
And then just think about it too, like the brother was mentioning earlier, speaking about that storm, man. You know, Jake take off running, man, when the thunder loud, man. When that thunder hit hard, man. Oh shit,
It's time to go.
man, it's time to go. Cut that TV off.
Yeah, everything.
Cut everything off.
He say when the Lord come out of his place. Now it's a scripture I believe in Ecclesiastes. It said when the Lord come out of his place, the heavens gonna shake. he gonna shake that dimension gonna shake. So the angels gonna be trembling, like you know what I'm saying? They gonna like
What do you feel? Be afraid.
they gonna be, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be afraid when you get up, man.
Mm.
These people not ready for what's coming, man.
They don't know.
You know, it say the elect gonna scarce be saved.
Yep.
We know what's coming. We ain't ready for that power that we going. That feeling, we ain't ready, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't ready for that. The world is not ready for what Yahweh Shai coming with. They say, I'm not gonna meet thee as a man.
Hey, it said, what we in 2 Peter 3?
Yep.
Knowing now all these things, what manner of persons are ye to be? Come on, man. Knowing what's coming to the earth, man. What spirit should you be in, man?
Hey,
Trying to get right.
y'all know. Go ahead,
Nah. I'm just gonna say, man, you should be trying to get right, man.
Yeah.
If this don't
Repent.
put fear in you, man, I don't know what will.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right.
I don't wanna be that Jake is, you know, that see it to believe it. You know?
Nah.
I got to see.
Nah.
You know? Hey, you know they did Moses like that. Let us talk to him, Moses. And run up there and then, you know, Jake hauling their ass off. Running back.
You got it?
You got it. I ain't know. Hey, like my man Jackie Chan. Why you didn't tell me this man rolls like
why you
this?
tell me about Ricky Tan?
Why you didn't tell me, man? They don't know. We telling you. I told you about your house. Hey, he don't play, man. You know?
Through the terror of the Lord, we do sway, man. It ain't no game,
It
man.
ain't no game, man. It's real.
Yep.
It's your life. It says, I'm gonna finish this off. In Isaiah, it says, the earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain.
Buddy, you have some? You got some?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is Isaiah 47:3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen, and I will take vengeance and will not meet thee as a man.
Hey, that's why the Lord said, also in Matthew 24, watch and pray. You don't know what hour the Lord comes. You know, What did the pastor say? Are you ready for his return? Hey, woe to you that desire the day of the Lord, man.
Right.
We don't know what day or hour or what time he coming, but hey, we can tell through prophecy. It said, master the time diligent in itself. You know, we seeing upwards of the people, famine. You know, love of many waxing cold. You know,
There's been a love of themselves.
and knowing this in the last days, man.
Yeah.
You see?
And if I can add too, because you know we are hastening in the coming of the day of our Lord. So don't take it wrong when I say we ain't ready. Trust me, we ready to get the hell up out of here. But that you know how if you go to a amusement park and you see that roller coaster, you think you want to get on till you get on that mug, and you like, damn, they riding that shit no more. Like we wait, man. We want it, but we know, hey, it's gonna be something we ain't never felt before, man. Like our minds can't even really fathom, you know. Like it's almost like y'all know if brothers watch the Dragon Ball Z, y'all know how when they power up, the earth be shaking, the rocks be, you know what I'm saying, volcanoes and shit be exploding. Hey, that's what you ain't gonna need to watch the cartoons no more. It's gonna be like a real, you know what I'm saying, extremely animated.
It's live and direct. I said live and direct.
Live and direct, yeah.
Then they say everybody gonna know. Every knee gonna bow. You know? When they see the Lord come back, he ain't gonna be a so-called white man. You know?
And you think too, like it's been so long since the Lord did those kind of acts like he did when he was known as Almighty Power, Al-Shaddai, when he flooded the earth, when he destroyed Egypt, when he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. He been reserving all that. You know what I'm saying? They say the wicked are reserved for destruction. He was reserving all of that power, you know, that physical matter. That's why people don't believe. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? When he was doing it,
they still didn't believe.
You know, here it is. You just saw all this shit happen to the Pharaoh, and you saw him rain down fire. You saw him open up the sea, and then as soon as you get out in the wilderness, you ready to go back. Niggas, you crazy? If I was the Lord, I'd be pissed too. Like, these niggas, I'm not doing this shit no more. These niggas don't get it. Just wait. I'm gonna save all this energy for one big grand finale. And y'all, like, you know, I'm gonna really make y'all think that I don't exist.
Yep. And this second time, I'm not gonna save all of you. I'm just saying the ones that do believe.
You're gonna say the ones that do believe.
This is the time we're coming into, the second Exodus, man.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what? This place getting destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, and the Lord being up his chosen, the 1/3 and the elect.
Oh, I got one real quick. If somebody is already in something.
Got it. You know, you hold it on Jeremiah 16, we close on that.
Zechariah 13:8, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh Shai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. And that's all the unfaithful. That's all of the wicked.
Hey, then there's also the one that ain't got the blood.
Yeah.
How was shot.
Yeah.
You know? That's how they're gonna be cut off and die, man. They don't have the blood, they don't know how to exempt from judgment.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Death angels ain't gonna pass no more.
Yep.
Right. Hey, can I get the word cut?
Yep.
Cut off and blue that?
Yep. Go ahead.
This Hebrew word kawat for the word cut off. It's an outline of biblical usage to cut off, cut down, cut off a body part, cut out, eliminate.
Eliminate.
He said kill, cut a covenant. They don't have that blood, man. They're not covered of the blood of Yahweh Shemashah, man. They don't have that covenant with them, man.
Yeah.
But they were in the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah.
Then they say to destroy, to permit to perish. He said permit to perish, to allow, authorize.
Authorize.
They preserve, man.
He gonna authorize the angels. Going back to Ezekiel 9:4. You got permission. The devil angels ready.
Yeah.
They itching. You know?
Yeah.
Itching to scratch something. You don't want to be scratched by, you know, the show Touched by Angels, but you're going to get scratched by angels. You don't like that scratch. It says, but the third shall be left therein, And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. So in order to receive salvation, you got to call on the Lord's name. Which when the destruction comes, what do you think we're going to be doing? For 30 minutes straight. You know what I'm saying? Because like the Bible is going into it, it's only going to take 30 minutes for the milk. It said that Babylon going to be destroyed in 1 hour, but it's only going to take 30 minutes for the milk to get over
You
here.
hear me? 30 minutes.
So for 30 minutes, so once we hear the news, we like, okay. Call out and like, how about you? How shot? Baba Kushai, Baba Kushai, Baba Kushai, Baba Kushai, Baba Kushai. Hey, that's what the elect gonna be doing.
Yep.
I don't know how Most High Christ blessed gonna work out, but I do. But
not a good tension.
A good standard.
I do know how it's gonna work. But I bet a lot of you niggas ain't gonna be calling on their name. Who claim you don't know? I bet you niggas ain't gonna be talking about Most High Christ bless, please deliver me. You already know that shit ain't working, man. That ain't working, man. It says, they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh is my power.
They're gonna be saved.
What the second down?
Yep. Revelation 21.
It's Revelation 21:1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away.
Like this man rulership, this system getting destroyed, man. You know, go ahead.
And there was no more sea.
No more people, go ahead. Because let me part the second death.
Read verse 2.
Yeah, me too.
Verse 2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High Yahweh out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
It said coming down, descending down. Remember we brought the first Thessalonians, they should meet the Lord in the air, in the cloud.
Yeah.
So they will come down from that cloud, you know?
So we're gonna experience what Yahweh Shai experienced.
Yep.
You
Basically.
know, how he descended it, he ascended. Same thing.
Yep. This all part of the second instance, the second deliverance, man. Because once this place getting destroyed, you know, the brothers gonna be the elect, you know, the chosen gonna be beamed up. Then after the destruction is over with, the brothers coming back down, man. We're going to set up a new rulership to respect our Yahweh Shai. Starting with Yahweh Shai, you know, King David, man.
Man, that's gonna be that legendary moment right there.
God.
The New Jerusalem, that holy city, coming down. It said as a bride adorned. Man, we're gonna be decked out, man.
New bodies.
New bodies. You know how, glowing. That's gonna be ascended into the Super Saiyan, man. You know, we ascended. You know, we're gonna be like the Most High, man. You know, the Yahweh Shai. You know, man, come on, man. Just the thought of that. You know, just the thought of that, man. And the earth, he said, what? The earth is his footstool, man. That's gonna be the beginning, man.
Hey, declaring the end from the beginning.
Yeah.
Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of his father.
That's the world. That's the beginning of righteousness right there, man.
Yup. Brothers gonna be decked out, man. I seen brothers, you know, have dreams, brothers with the white and gold garments. You know, then we don't gotta get it, but hey, the kingdom of heaven gonna be beautiful, man. The streets paved with gold. You know, no more tears, no more back pains. You know, knee pains and so on. No more disease and sickness. You know, this the time we look forward to, man. This is the day we look forward to, man. A new heaven and a new earth. With dead righteousness, man. You know, when you get that Jeremiah 16 and 14.
Man, it just feels so good just even just thinking,
Yeah,
just meditating, it just feels good, man. And what really feels so great about it is knowing that our minds can't comprehend it really. But the feeling, like every brother's having thoughts of what that moment might be like. We're like, damn, that ain't good enough. I gotta think of something better than that. I gotta think of something better. But you can't. The best you can think of is not even it.
Oh, you saying in the twinkle of an eye, we should all be changed. I'm going to
Man.
him up, man. You know? This the
Hey.
thing. After death, deliverance, man. Well, shit, through death, deliverance, man.
God, that's right.
You like ancient Egypt, the 10 plagues, man. There was a lot of death going on. Animals, you know?
Yeah.
The Lord said, "What eyes have not seen, ears have not heard."
Oh, that's right.
Man,
Can't fathom it, but you just can imagine. You know, it's gonna be way. Esau kingdom ain't got shit. That's why I say you can't compare this life to the kingdom of heaven, man.
why the Lord said, "Envy not the oppressor."
Not-
This nigga ain't living, man. This nigga ain't living. He can't live beyond my greatest thoughts. You know what I'm saying? My greatest thoughts is ain't shit compared to the kingdom of heaven. So this nigga ain't living.
Yeah.
This nigga gotta hide in his own kingdom. You ain't shit, E. You gotta hide in your own kingdom, nigga.
He don't want to be Esau. He don't want to be
He don't
himself.
want to be himself.
You gonna be yourself in the kingdom, though.
He know what self brings. Self brings destruction.
Self, yeah.
You know? You got it out.
This is Jeremiah 16 and verse 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth that
Right,
brought
out of the land of Egypt. Ancient Egypt. No, hey, Esau still make movements on this, man. To this day. Go ahead.
But the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north and from all the lands whither he had driven them.
Right.
And I will bring them again into their land, and I gave unto their fathers.
Can I read again? 16?
This is Jeremiah 16 and 15.
15, sorry.
But the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north and
It
from
said, but the Lord liveth was brought up the children of Israel. Where you get heavy about that? From the land of the north, which is what? North America. You see? Go ahead.
and from all the lands whither he had driven them.
Right. All the lands where he had driven them. Scattered. Back in Matthew 24:31. The four winds. You know? Go ahead.
And I will bring them again into their land.
Hey, those are two words. Them again. Go ahead.
And it says, and bring them into their land that I gave unto their fathers.
Yeah, so that's the second Exodus. The second Exodus is going to talk to first Exodus. You know? Because of
Hey, yeah. Okay, so with that, I hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Once again, we give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash.
I want to say double honors to our elders and peace and blessing to the hopefully elect. Next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba.
Baba.
Barak Ka Akim.
Barak Akim.